getting that start in that left wing-back position. He's been phenomenal on both sides of the ball, contributing to the scoring and also doing all the defensive dirty work. Julian Gressel on the right. Nico Ladero just in front of him, pulling the strings as the number 10, and Ponce doing the goal scoring up top.
Guatemala at US Bank, right down the road in downtown Minneapolis on Sunday in the quarterfinals of Gold Cup. We invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. We're playing for 3 points in the Western Conference of Major League Soccer after a 10-day break. As Ladero sends this towards the near post, helped along by Linger. Dorsey was in the neighborhood, available on the near post, and Spiel able to make the save and eventually clear it away. That was some in Major League Soccer for Minnesota, second most in the league, and this one was almost number 10, and that's Jefferson Diaz who was in the neighborhood. Trap, back for Boxall. Just cozies a delivery towards the back stick and nodded away by Escobar. Gressel on the first time, and it's easy enough for Jonathan Bond. Trap towards the corner. Markanek latching on, but just shrugged off the play by Brooklyn Reigns, and then Sviatchenko needed to play it. Taken back by Robin Lod. Peels it back. Markanek, and he scuffed it.
Right here, the penalty spot just busted through with a nice little sprint there. And you see Robin Lod pick this up, and he keeps it tight, he keeps it close. He's looking for the option. He sees he's got both, but Hlongwane was pretty well marked.
You can already hear our production crew hard at work to try to find any sort of highlight package in this first half, because there haven't been a ton of chances as Boxall goes to ground, and he's going to call a penalty.
To see his right leg comes up high after the slide tackle. His left leg is still on the ground. I don't know that he touches him.
Well, I think there's two questions here, Kendra. One, did he make enough contact for there to be a penalty? And two, if there was contact, was it inside or outside of the penalty area? And it sounds like they're checking to see if it's inside the penalty area.
Well, because the first challenge, the slide tackle, comes outside.
Was eventually in that sort of seated position. And Sergei Demianchuk is going to take a look at it, and some relief for Eric Ramsey. This is mighty close, and you're still trying to take a look at to exactly where they're thinking the contact came. Is it that one where it's sort of to the midsection of Kowalczyk, or is it perhaps something that happens a little bit earlier in the play?
After review, foul was committed outside of the penalty area. So final decision, no penalty, yellow card.
Kowalczyk just trying to put it in a dangerous area. That's Felipe Andrade who's getting set to come on as well. This one helped along. The flick is in! How's that from Bongi Hlongwane? Out of nothing on the long throw, and the South African got something to it. And the Loons have a breakthrough. And that's Bongi Hlongwane's family, the first time they're seeing him play in Major League Soccer. What a moment.
Travel halfway around the world. And it's the long throw, something Ben Olsen knows. Knows it's a threat. And you see the first header, well done by Jefferson Diaz to get a head on it. He flicks it on. And really, Hlongwane knows nothing of it. He sticks the back heel up and just gets a touch on it. Sviatchenko right there. Man mark, touch tight. It just over the fingertips of Jonathan Bond, and he just watches it catch the side netting. And Minnesota goes up 1-0.
Tonight. And with the absences that they have due to international duty, as Markanek stepping through with great pace, it's Hlongwane again!
His family isn't going to be able to go home. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. His little brother doesn't know what to think. I mean, that's just a crazy moment, but Markanek staying with the play. and finding Hlongwane inside the 6. I mean, well won back there with the header. But he continues to run and he finds him another header. Marcanic just sticks his head in there. Hlongwane comes racing in the backside. It's Felipe who just came off the bench, getting beat by his man. And Bond can't get a hand to it. He's trying to cover that near post. He sees Marcanic. He knows the ball's coming across, but
get a big 3 points. Meanwhile, that great game between Orlando and St. Louis is still going on. Orlando were up 3-0. St. Louis trying to complete the comeback as Gressel for the first time for Robin Lund. What a ball from Julian Gressel. Lund is the finisher, but make no mistake about it. That is a disgusting pass from Gressel.
Long range, you've got the questions asked to the back line for Houston Dynamo. Everybody tracking back to their own goal. And all of a sudden, Griffin Dorsey knows he's in a bad spot. He is not on the right side of Robin Lund, and that ball is perfect. Because if Robin Lund doesn't touch it, maybe the Houston Dynamo guy does, and it's an own goal. But Robin Lund makes no mistake about it. Side netting, back across the face of goal. Minnesota finds their third of the night. And the wheels are starting to come off here for this Houston Dynamo side.
Over the weekend, meanwhile, for Minnesota United, they will take on a scrappy, high-pressing bunch from Harrison, New Jersey, and Red Bulls. Dorsey. Escobar on the first time and helped it. It's the substitute Andrade. And Houston have one back, and the clean sheet evaporates for Minnesota.
And it just kind of bounces around in there. It's the second time offering. Does really well to just get a toe on it. Griffin Dorsey knocks it to the backside there. You see a lunging effort. Deflects, I believe, off Romero, and then finds its way to Felipe Andrade. Right here. Alert and ready.
And that's going to do it full time. A proper bounce back performance for Minnesota United after the loss against San Diego 10 days ago.